Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to Pasadena, California, in the iconic Rose Bowl, presented by Prudential, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the number 12 seed in this playoff, the USC Trojans, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the LSU Tigers. Three-Way Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. Time to find out who's going to be moving on in the college football playoff. Team out there, we're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Trying to find room. It's Little.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just for 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Offense comes up 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the first down play. They'll change the pre-snap look now. An inside give now from the shotgun. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Big moment early in this playoff game. They face a 3rd down on the opening drive. Back to throw. It's Baker. That's caught. It's Little. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a 3rd down early in the game, a chance to get him off the field, but instead this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. He'll hand it off. An important 9 yards gain there. Brings up just 3rd and 1. No huddle here for the offense. Can he make it to the marker? Finds room at the 30. They finally tackle him after a huge chunk play. Moves the ball to the 12.
One way to create a rhythm and really start to show your identity as an offense is to control the line of scrimmage. The offensive line here early getting a hat on a hat, and this back as good as we've seen all year with the ability to accelerate through the hole. Positive yards, play after play here early in the game.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Pressure is coming. And it's incomplete. Just missed the wide receiver there.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Touchdown, Tigers, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. You come out in the playoff game for no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He'll be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. Defense makes the recovery, a turnover.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there. They were able to knock it loose.
Keep it on the ground on first and goal. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
It is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustment snap for this defense. It's an out-route catch made. Then he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on a play. He moves the ball to the 1. Third down and goal. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, LSU. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kurt.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
So no return here. He takes him in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the USC offense is back out on the field. That fumble in the last possession set up a touchdown. Can they bounce back from that costly error here? Looks to his left and makes the completion. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
That completion makes it second down. To throw, it's Gray. Here's a quick screen to the receiver. Well executed. He finds space and gets the first down yardage.
I love the call here by the offensive coordinator, getting this wide receiver involved early in the game. Obviously a long way to go, but you want this receiver to make a big impact today and get his confidence established early.
It's good for a 3-yard gain, so second and 7.
That's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Off play action, he's looking to throw. Looking to scramble. And he'll leave the ball deep down that right side. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
Well, that's going to go down as an incompletion, obviously, but I like that the quarterback showed his ability to escape, broke loose from the pocket, and put the ball on a string, but he just wasn't able to come up with that completion.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a third and long to keep this drive going. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Got to the first down and still motoring. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
How about this call here by this offensive coordinator? They're down early in this game, third down and long. The last thing they can afford to do is have to punt the ball, but they show you why they love this back. Get his hands on the football, and he picks up the first down.
He's in the clear. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
Try to run it with the option. And they've got him at the 5. Great run to set up scoring position here.
And that's what he likes to do. He knows he's a weapon out there, not just with his arm, but when he can pull it down on an option like this and pick up a big chunk of yards, it can leave any defense with their head spinning.
Stop at the line, still a few yards short from pay dirt.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
No gain makes it second down and goal from the 5. They'll try the option play here. Touchdown, USC. A much-needed counterpunch delivered.
The hammer. Second down and goal. Who better than the big fullback to get behind that big bruising offensive line? Old school touchdown for this offense.
With the extra point, they're down 14-7 now. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. They lose 3 in that play, so now it's second down and 13. Important play coming up. The short hands. It's Little. Tackled there by the defense. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. To throw, it's Baker. Throws to the tight end. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. And the game just good enough for a first down. It's LSU on top as we take a break for the quarter. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. On the ground, it's Little. He shreds the tackle. He shows off the juking ability, but not much room to run. It's a short game. The offense going with the hurry up.
That's a really good run by this offense. And, Chris, here they go. Up-tempo offense looking for a first down.
Grab near the sticks. It's Little. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down. This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. Play action here on first down. Quick throw to the left. Got him out open, hits him right in stride. Touchdown, LSU. This offense is still clicking.
Chris, the quarterback looks up and sees a wide-open target. Sometimes those throws are harder than the ones where they're tightly covered. But he makes a nice throw, and it's an easy touchdown for this offense.
PHC is good. They're pulling ahead now, 21-7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Trojans' offense is back out on the field. In that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. Let's see if they can do it again. Grab down the middle. It's Fowler. They bring it down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. And the Trojans hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Takes the toss, heads to his right. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go, a 2-yard loss.
Chris, great job here by this defense. They're trying to bounce this to the outside, take advantage of his speed in the backfield, but no chance at all. The defensive speed and ability to diagnose the play blows it up.
Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. He's looking deep here. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. And you finally go down, but it's a first down and much more. Great game on the play.
Hey, great throw here by this USC quarterback, but how about the catch by the wide receiver? And, Chris, we've been saying that for decades when it comes to USC and their wide receivers. What incredible history, going way back to Len Swan. I know he was a Steeler, but it all started when he wore that USC uniform. Keyshawn Johnson had a brilliant career. So did Robert Woods. And how about...
The ball is picked off. Could take it all the way. He's at the 50. At the 30 now. crosses the 10. Touchdown, Tigers. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment.
Boy, what a tough blow for this offense. Already in field goal range, and the quarterback puts one in the defense's arms, and he takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Huge momentum swing here in the first half.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. They'll start at the 25. Here comes the USC offense back on the field. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly mistake last time, a pick 6. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Boy, they go with the quarterback option here, and the play just didn't seem to feel like it had much of a chance. The execution just off. You got to either keep that or pitch it. He was a little bit hesitant and allowed the defense to get to him.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Screen to the wide receiver. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to 49. Rush center downs for the offense after that 1st down completion. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Running back has it on a screen now. He picks up 9, so just short of the 1st down, 2nd and 1. And the Trojans come to the line to run the hurry up.
Good time here to drop this screen in by the offensive coordinator, and a nice job by the running back being able to pick up some positive yards here on this play.
Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Southern Cal. A much-needed score for trying to just hang in this game right now.
Man, I love that they're not giving up. They are continuing to fight and try to get themselves back into this game.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Moves out of the pocket. On the move, looking deep down the right side. Got a man. Catch made. Big play.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. On the run, it's King. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
He's going to take off. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Well, the defense does a good job of pressuring the quarterback, but really impressed with the quarterback's effort. Not only does he pull out of that, but he's able to get back close to the line of scrimmage.
Back to pass. It's Baker. Makes a quick grab. He made the tackle, but the offense now set up with a 1st down at the 21.
Boy, another positive gain for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. And they'll run it out of the shotgun.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. Catch made on the out route. Run down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Touchdown, LSU. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
Oh, man, these guys will not be stopped. Talking about putting up points before halftime and then really putting some distance on the scoreboard. This defense is officially reeling.
And he knocks through the PAT. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Looking downfield, it's Bray. And that pass is hauled in over the middle.
You know, I'm so used to seeing this guy just come in and block and try to open up holes. How about getting his hands on the ball? Tip your cap to the offensive coordinator for that call.
Important second down play coming up. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. And he slings it deep back to the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. The Trojans looking to crank up the tempo a bit. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And they trap him for a sack. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And they'll kick it off to begin the second half. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. They tackle him at the 9. That's good coverage. They should have left the ball in the end zone. And the USC offense is back out on the field. Eager to get something going as we begin the third quarter. Cut in to this huge lead. They're going to run the option. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Well, if you're going to run this option play, you've got to be the one that's dictating the tempo. I feel like the defense right now is doing that. They did a nice job of getting to the quarterback. He didn't get many yards at all here.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And on the carry, he's heading left. They'll tackle him about the 15-yard line.
But I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Keeping it on the ground here. Finding some room at the 25. Breaks into the clear. Across the 40. They bring him down, but what an explosive play. So one huge play has flipped things quickly. Now let's see if this offense can take advantage of this scoring chance. Scanning the field, it's Bray. It's a short completion of the big tight end. They finally get him down, but this passing game has produced a chunk play.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here. It's a second and goal play for the offense. Press coverage now from the secondary. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. And the Trojans will crank up the tempo. They'll run here on 3rd and goal. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Trojans. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the 4th quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there to start from the 25. Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. So 2nd and 7 after a 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
Well, the tight end grabs it over the middle. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down.
It's a great completion here. Quarterback puts this ball on the money. And when you talk about LSU and you talk about the history, it's easy to bring up Joe Burrow in 2019. But, Chris, you've been following this as long as I have. You know that when LSU is really dangerous, they get consistent play from the quarterback. Doesn't have to be Burrow, but just a guy that can be efficient, be a good leader, and complement the running game. And right now you're starting to see that from this team. Good completion. Now, can you do it consistently? Because if you can, with the athletes they have around that position, they become a real threat.
Tackle made at the 21, but this offense is in great position to add more points. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Swarm with a pass rush. A sack. A sack sets up a 2nd down and very long.
Well, you talk about blowing a play up. What a job by this defense. That is a big-time loss from the sack. But look at the offense. They're keeping the tempo going. I'm surprised.
They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to pass. It's Baker. The pocket breaking down. They'll bring him down short of the marker, and now it's going to be 4th down.
Well, the quarterback knew the one thing he can't do here is take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. Now, he didn't pick up the first down, but he gave him a shot. I think he'll get some love from his guys for that effort.
He's got it. No problem. And that will extend their lead even further.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So after building this big lead, they're set to kick it off. And they'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. First play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the ball. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Oh, that one's picked off.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
It's a 1-yard gain, 2nd and 9 coming up. No huddle now for the offense.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Grab behind the line. It's Little. They make the stop at the 34, but suddenly this offense is in scoring position now. 1st down. A new set of downs after that completion. And the wideout goes in motion. Off the play fake on 1st down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a 1st down. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Looking to pass. It's Baker. Caught in the backfield. It's Little. Oh, and he hits it out of bounds after a really nice game there. It's LSU on top as we take a break for the quarter. We played 3 quarters with a chance to stay alive for the national championship. Let's check out the game summary here so far. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. And here's the handoff. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
But these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point, move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is, and they do a good job of it right here.
Bringing pressure. It's incomplete. This efficient offense doesn't convert on 3rd down this time.
A really good decision here by this quarterback just to get rid of that football, but I'm sure they're hoping for a few extra yards here to make this field goal attempt a little bit easier.
Knocks that one right down the middle. And they add to their lead.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Trojans offense is back out on the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Looks to the left, and it's complete. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the 1st down marker.
Hey, it's positive yards, right? That's never a bad thing. But let's face it, these guys got a long way to go in a short amount of time to do it. So let's get the ball downfield, and let's get out of bounds to try to preserve that.
Oh, it's picked off. What a play.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute, and the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
And the offense trots back onto the field here. On 1st down, it's play action. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's intercepted as he threw it into heavy traffic that time. And he steps out of bounds, but a crucial takeaway. Great play by this defense. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Looking to pass here. Receiver makes the grab. Finally out of bounds after a solid gain, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this out.
Well, sometimes it's obvious, sometimes it's controversial, but that lineman a little bit too far downfield, and that's a costly penalty.
No press coverage. The DB's backing up now. Looking to throw. It's Gray. Defense is coming after him. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Now, this defense has done such a great job of disrupting the timing with his quarterback and his wide receivers. Sacked him multiple times, consistent pressure, just dominating performance.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. They look to throw it here on second down. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Had been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
In the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. The pass rush closing in. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down.
Well, this defense has been lights out all year long. In fact, it's been one of the best pass defenses in the country. Big reason why they're in this playoff, and they're living up to that standard today.
And on fourth down, they line up in the Wildcat. What's the call here? Defense makes the tackle, but that wild look does produce a first down.
Boy, that is some determination by this offense here. Picking up a new set of downs on the run. The call works out perfectly. You just needed 2 yards. You pick it up. Now you've got another chance at points.
Not the news the coach was hoping to hear. He took a chance calling a timeout to get the replay. We'll see if that proves to be crucial. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. He's going to take off here. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Oh, he's got it. One-handed grab. And the Trojans are moving quickly down the field.
Wow, what concentration to haul in that throw with one hand. You know, he told us during pregame, some of our production meetings, that they work a lot of times for an hour after practice just to be able to make plays like that. Clearly, it's showing up on the field.
Catch made on the sideline. He does get the foot down. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Chris, if I'm not mistaken, I think that's only his second catch of this entire game. Boy, this defense has done an amazing job of keeping him in check. Let's face it, this guy's as good as anybody in the country. Big-time playmaking ability, but they've taken him out of the game. I think it's a big reason that they have.
And it's intercepted as he threw it back across his body that time. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
Grinding away with a running game. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
But we got a smart offensive coordinator on our hands today, Chris. Great job of just keep feeding this running back, keep it on the ground, working with the lead in the fourth quarter, force them to use all their timeouts, and just keep working that clock.
Now it's second down here. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. To the air. It's Baker. Looking for his back. Makes the grab. It's Little. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence in what he can do.
It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. Less than a yard to go here on fourth down. The offense is going to go for it. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. They've got him, but they convert on fourth down, and the drive keeps going.
And I've really enjoyed watching this guy play all year, and it's been great to see him in person today, making good decisions, accurate throws, and keeping this offense moving.
Makes a quick catch. There's the tackle, but first down yardage. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Trying to run, it's Little. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. And they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
It's a toss to the left side. And the defense smothers him for no gain. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Seventh play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. Send the back in motion. Back to pass. It's Baker. And it's almost picked off. He trusted his arm, but a risky throw. Almost his 2nd interception today. Coach electing to go for a field goal attempt. Makes it look easy. And that will extend their lead even further. After adding 3 more points to the lead, they're set to kick it off.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
Comes up with the catch. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a 1st down. And the offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half. One of those critical 3rd down plays coming up. With some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Quarterback delivers quickly, a receiver on the screen. That'll be enough for a 1st down, brought down at the 43. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. Fires it to the wideout. Wide open downfield. They make the stop after a big gain all the way to the 34. And the offense will take a timeout here. 13 seconds remaining. chunk play. This offense is really clicking. And the back now goes in motion. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking deep to the right side. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there. And the offense will have a first and goal. Back-to-back big plays. Defense is reeling. Set up first and goal now. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. And he's got it. Touchdown, USC.
Boy, great job here of finding him again. That's his second touchdown reception in this football game.
Offense is out there. They're going to go for two here. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. And he's got it. So they convert the two-point conversion, get it back to a two-score game to keep their slim hopes alive. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Play action here on first down. That's Carr. It's the winner. They get him down, and that's how this game will end. Pocket 0-0. Of course, in the playoffs,